Hello everybody, it's Phil here with another video tutorial. In this video we're going to have a look at the Voodoo 3. It's a Voodoo 3 3500 and I'm working on a project to do with this card currently, and it runs very hot. I mean, it's known to run very hot, and so I've been on a lookout for an aftermarket cooler, and well, there's not really anything decent. The stock cooler that's mounted is really hard to remove, and I really don't want to rip it off. I want to leave it as it is because I want to sell it. I might want to sell it one day, you know. So I'm looking for a solution that's really cheap with items that most of you probably have lying around at home, and also doesn't really destroy the card or diminish the value of the card by having to remove the cooler. So what you need is obviously a graphics card. You need an 80mm fan, some cable ties. Really, we only need one, and it's got to be a thin one that's thin enough to fit through this hole here. We need some rubber bands. I've just got one of these assorted packs from Woolies because I don't know what size it's gonna fit. And we also need some tools, and that's really it. Now I'm just gonna take photos of the steps because it's just a lot easier with doing the close-ups.
Okay, so here we can see how the fan will end up being when you're finished. Make sure that you check the airflow so it's blowing onto the card. Also have a look how you're gonna route the cable because every motherboard is different. And that's where we put the cable tie through. So pretty straightforward, just line it up with the holes and push it through, and then secure it nice and tight, and clip the remaining bits off. There you go. And need some rubber bands. The blue ones seem to be perfect, just the perfect size, and I use 2 just for some redundancy. And there you have the finished product. Here it is in my Super Socket 7 machine, and from the other side.
There you have it. That's the finished mod. The cooler should move nice and smoothly. That's what it looks like. So you'll lose a slot that's right next to the AGB slot, but it works pretty well. It's cheap as chips, and it'll do the job, and it'll also basically keep the card really cool because it's a 80mm fan. Now, just gonna make sure that your motherboard has a second header for these. If not, you can get a splitter cable or an adapter for Molex. But yeah, I've been using this now for a few days, and it's been working really well. No complaints. Just pick a fan that's not too fast, so it's not too noisy, because it doesn't have to turn a lot. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Maybe you're gonna do that mod as well, and I saved you some money and not having to buy an aftermarket cooler. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and leave any comments down below.